This is a fantastic day for Marysville. A lot of tears of heartache up here, but today is tears of joy. It's the first time that we've seen football posts go in the ground for 25 years, because it's always been the heart of the town, the football club. Initially it came about from a chap called John Phillips. He got together with a few of us to see whether we could get a football side going again in the town.
Marysville has had a long history with football. Unfortunately, it died in the 1980s. So I think it's a fabulous attempt to get a new club going, and we've lost all our memorabilia in the fires. I guess the dream would be that we might win another flag to stick another one on the wall.
Oh, well, we're all local boys. Probably most of us worked in the timber industry.
I just played in under 16s. We used to go on a bus to off to the Yarra Valley, and then I retired for a few years after that, and then played in the senior sides till they folded up.
What the future holds for these goalposts, we can only hope that it's up and up, and at least when the kids come back to school, they'll have some goalposts to aim at, and perhaps give them a little bit of incentive to carry on from where we left off way back in the 80s.
Here it comes. Get ready with the horns if you're in a car. Walkie turns around and takes the first down.
Yeah, they're having great fun. Yeah, they should be back at school getting their education now.
It certainly brings communities together, and this place has been through a lot, obviously, and obviously we're going to have the new school and sporting facilities, and hopefully in a couple of years' time we'll get another football team down here, which will be great.
The goalposts were donated by the Tallabudgera Surf Club and Club Tally up on the Gold Coast in Queensland, and we're extremely grateful for that.
In 1949, after the war, the club joined the Yarra Valley Football League, and it took quite a few years before there was success. They won premierships in '59 and 1960 under the coach of Kevin Dine, and a famous North Melbourne captain. After that time, things went a bit ordinary for the club, but in 1973, in second division of the Yarra Valley Football League, Marysville won the premiership.
We've got Gary Fisher, the Fish, who was also on the 73 premiership side, come over from Perth to play, so big welcome to Gary Fisher.
Where's the Fish?
It's good to come back and just feel a part of the club again, which was a great part of my life, so yeah, it's great.
As we welcome for the first time in 28 years an official Marysville and District footy team. Give the villains a big roar, here they come.
Well, today is about the rebirth of the Marysville Football Club. You may call it recession, but they folded in '83, and today's hopefully the beginning of the new football club.
This is fantastic for Marysville. You see, one of the things that a club like a football club does is it draws together the community, and the community for Marysville is much in need of a great place to come as a central group, to meet others, to talk about it, and to barrack for your favourite team. And so it's really historic after 28 years, pretty momentous that we've got a team on the ground this year.
What's the benefit for people to join, from out of town? Do they want people from out of town to join?
Well, I think one of the major benefits is a feel-good. This is something that people can do as a member, whether they come to a match or not, but they can follow the results on the new website that we've done, marysvillefc.com.au, and participate meaningfully in its helping support the club get back on its feet, and hopefully in years to come we might even get a premiership.
The place was originally a logging town, and was more than happy to put in it, and it's great to see in the triangle, and I think this can only get better. Like a lot of people standing around here have got footy passion like I have, I think, and it's good to see the old fellas running around.
The Oval at Marysville was named after Trevor Harrow, who was a former footballer and a long-time secretary of the football club.
This is actually the first time I've run onto the ground since it's been named after Dad, so yeah, very special.
So where have you come from for this game?
I live up in Brisbane at the moment, so just flown down so just to see Mum, and thought I'd have a kick of footy, so yeah, it's going to be good.
Great day for the footy club today. After a lot of planning, we're finally here seeing a Marysville team run out onto the field in the green and gold. We always knew it would take a while, but we've started the ball rolling with veterans football, and we should have a great contest here today against Mount Evelyn.
Make sure the aggression's at the ball, not at the man, otherwise you'll be off the ground. All right, pretty clear stuff. The whole idea of veterans is to have a kick or try and get a kick without a hamstring going. Okay,
you're on
and enjoy yourselves. Okay, so that's what it's all about. Just enjoying the game, enjoying the day. Obviously, a lot of people come out to support you, so just play it in the right spirit, and we'll look forward to having a great day.
I'll go up to Lake Mountain a little bit later and just get a real sense of where the houses are coming up, where the developments are, what's happening in the main street. Every single time I see an improvement. I think in the beginning there was a real concern about how fast that would happen, but it's just been fantastic. And to see so many of the houses going up, to see Bruno's place just thriving, and I went to the bakery again today and the pies are still great. So I mean, it's a real privilege to be a part of that growth and to keep witnessing the changes each time, which is probably every 3 or 4 months.
Mount Evelyn's call.
Good luck.
The away team's call. Mount Evelyn. Away you go.
Tails.
Here goes the toss.
Yeah.
Lindy throws
Tails.
the coin. Who's won the toss?
Heads it is.
Well, I think for me personally, in my time living here in Marysville when I was a kid, every second Saturday when there was a football match on, I used to come down here to catch up with my mates. So for me, it brought the community together. And if you have a look around today as the game goes on, there's a lot of people have turned up today, people that live in the area that I haven't seen for weeks and months, and today we're all together.
Look, it's been a great team effort from a terrific committee. We started off just after the fires, and we developed a very simple 3-point plan which we're sticking to. It's basically to develop the facility here at Gallipoli Park to the highest possible standard, which will then allow us to import football of various levels, giving us a spare ground in the Yarra Valley League, opportunity for teams to come and play pre-season, that sort of thing. And then into the future, we want to keep an eye on the development of the community, and hopefully we'd love to see a couple of junior teams running onto the field, perhaps 3 or 4 years down the track.
This is a very important day for the Marysville. Yeah, it's good to see everyone getting together and coming back as a group and remembering the old times as a team and the old ground. And once the new pavilion comes up, it'll be absolutely fantastic. I came here in '63, come up to visit, and I stayed here, got a job on the Forest Commission, and came down to train and played here since '63. Older fellas of the town, which was Fred Bartons and Jack Haycrafts, Ron Andersons, and those sort of people on the committee. We had a fairly good side, very strong side. We had a few players used to come up from Melbourne. A lot of older players worked in the mills and bush, very strong, very tough blokes.
No, we did all right. I'm happy with the effort. We were competitive, but you know, they've been together for 10 years. It's our first game in 30 years, so we can only get better.
Thank you for your attendance. Hope you had a good day, and goodbye till next time.
Good on you. Nobody wants to smile. Come on, smile, honey.
I don't want to smile, I haven't got my tooth in.
You could have been a legend.
Today is the end of the season, last game. Hoping for a big turnout, hoping for a win.
Haven't disgraced ourselves, we've actually done better than what I thought, heaps better.
Oh, you better put your boots on. After kicking like that.
G'day, Grant. G'day, Jeff.
Get in. We're going back in the room.
Come on, I don't want to be on the bottom.
Straight up, Wangers, Dennis, Kenny Muller, new one today. Where's Ken? Stick your hand up at the back. All right, welcome to Marysville, Ken. All right, good to have you here.
But what I want you to do is think about playing on at all costs. It doesn't mean I take a mark and I try to run around and immediately take the man on that I'm on. If you don't feel that you can do that at that time, wait a second, and that's when somebody else has got to step up and go, hang on a minute, we've got to play on here, I've got to get to that guy and I've got to go past with the handball, all right? Okay, so let's get out there, have a really good crack, take these guys on, and we've got a good crowd, everything's there for you. So let's see what we can pull off, all right? Come on, fellas, come on.
Come on.
We've got an umpire.
We're in the timekeeper's box here. It'll be a bit more elaborate next year, we're hoping, but this will do for the moment.
Well done, Shane. Come on, Critter. Well done. Well done, Shane. Keep it going, Donko. Keep it going. Good pressure. Well done. Play on.
Yeah, we won the quarter. So we got heaps of centre clearances. Wangers, really well done. Really well done. Donko, your work around the middle, all right? Getting in there. That was really good.
Speak seat, you're clear.
I think, especially after today, the effort that was put in today in our last game, it shows the endeavour of all of the guys, and we've had a tough season, but we've put a side out in the park every week. We haven't forfeited a game, which a lot of people said that we would. This is the start of the future of the Marysville Football Club. We're up and running. We've survived a year, and we can only get better, bigger and better from here.
Really happy with the season. The guys' numbers were a bit low earlier on, but they've got a great philosophy. They just never give in.
Well, I think it's been a terrific season for us, and to see it end up on a beautiful day like this, I was really proud of the blokes, and I'm really proud to be involved with this club. And I think we've got a really good future ahead of us, and we're really busting to get back here next year, really.
Next year will be better. We'll get more numbers. We'll be in that new building over there. We've got a few new blokes to follow up. It'll be a good year.
It'll be a lot better for me having a bit of an office somewhere.
We'll be able to train on cold nights. That'll be good. Let's get out there and let's have one last crack at it. Last quarter of the season. Come on.